Wisconsin Auto Scratcher Patty here. I'm excited to do 5 Fridays Texas edition. Chuck, one of my wonderful subscribers and supporters, he sent me 5 of the Texas Super Loteria tickets. They're the $5 tickets. I'm so excited. It's been a while since I've played the $5 version, and Chuck has always come through and hooked me up. So he surprised me with these so I can do a 5 Fridays Texas edition with the Loteria. So I hope you're just excited as I am. I have tickets number 69 through 73, and looks like the top prize is $100,000 on this ticket. And you have 2 game plays, well actually 4 if you 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are looking to get a bingo over here, and we win the corresponding prize for that row. And down here, if we get the 4 symbols, we win the prize underneath each one of those, if we win one of those or more. All right, and the odds on their tickets here are 1 in 3.77. And there's the different prize amounts that you can win. They don't give the odds on the ticket like our state and Illinois does. So I'm excited. So thank you so much, Chuck. I'm going to use your gold Texas Lottery coin that you found for me. I love it. I love this one and the one you sent me. I love all the coins people send me. If you want to send fan mail, please send it to my P.O. box. It's at the beginning of my video and in the description, as well as in my About section of my channel. So I would love to scratch off your tickets. If you want to do a 5 Fridays with one of your $5 tickets, send 5 of those. Or just any tickets in general to scratch off. Your channel will get a shout out if you have a channel. And you'll get my ever thankful thank you. I say it a lot. Thank you so much for watching my channel and supporting me. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get right into these tickets. We're going to start them in order. We're going to do ticket number 69. And I'm going to try my best here to get this into frame. Let's see if we can bring this down a little bit. We'll do, there we go. I think we'll do that, and if we win, we'll bring up the prizes a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and start. Here we have the sunset. Let's see if we find the sunset. Yes, the sunset is right here. And then is it over here? Nope. All right. So the next one is the cowboy. Looking for the cowboy. See the cowboy hat. I am not seeing the cowboy. If I miss it, we'll go make sure we go over it and make sure we didn't miss it by the end of this. All right. The cherries. Not seeing cherries either. All right, the next one is the wheel. Here we have the wheel. All right, the next one is, I don't see it down here either. All right, so now we have the cowboy hat. We don't have it up here, but I know it's down here because we didn't have the cowboy. All right, next up is the spur. See if we can find the spur. I'm not seeing the spur. All right, next up, the horseshoe. There's the horseshoe. Not down here. All right. Next up is the oil rig. Here we go. All right. Next up is the piñata. There's the piñata. All right, next up is the jackrabbit. Not seeing the jackrabbit. All right, next up is the shoes. Get the shoes down here. All right, next up is the lizard. All right, next up is the spear. Next up is the hen. That's the roadrunner. Not seeing the hen. The bat. There's the bat. The rattlesnake. All right, next up is the moonrise. So the next up is the lone star. It's in two spots on this one. All right, next up is the windmill. All right, next up is the fire. And the last spot is the strawberries. All right, we don't have the strawberries, so it doesn't look like we have a winner. We didn't have the cactus, and we didn't have the mockingbird. The cactus would have won us up here as well. All right, so yeah, looks like we don't have a winner. So that one is a bust. Let's go ahead and move on to ticket number 70. This one we are looking for the cactus. I'm not seeing the cactus anywhere. All right, next up is the cowboy hat. All right, we're 0 for 2. Don't see that one either. The spur, I just saw that over here. Nothing else. All right, next up is the oil rig. Next up, the strawberry. I'm not seeing the strawberries anywhere. Next up is the moonrise. It's in two spots. All right, next up is the jackrabbit. There it is right there. It's not down there. Next up is the covered wagon. Not there anywhere up here. Next up is the chili peppers. All right, we just need the cherries down here. Next up is the piñata. It's down here as well. All right, next up is the roadrunner. Not seeing the roadrunner. Next up is the fire. All right, next up is the shoes. I don't see the shoes anywhere. Next up is the cowboy. Don't see the cowboy anywhere. Now, last row here, we have the blue bonnets. Then we have the armadillo. The armadillo's down here. Next up is the spear. All right, then we have the saddle. All right, last three. We have the horseshoe. And then we have the mortar pestle. I don't see the mortar pestle. Last one is the pecan tree. All right, it doesn't look like we have a winner here. So we needed the cherries here, we needed the sunset here, and we needed the corn here, and we needed the boar here. We need the newspaper here. All right, so no win. All right, let's go on to the next one. We got to get Chuck a winner here. All right. This is number 71. We have the Lone Star. All right, next up is the Piñata. Saw that down here. And it's up here. Okay, next up is the blue bonnet, which is right here. All right, next up is the horseshoe. All right, then we have the bat. Okay, next up is the jackrabbit. There it is right there. Next up is the cowboy hat. No cowboy hat. Then we have the boar. Boar is right here. Next up is the guitar. And it's down here. So we just need the sunset right there. Next up, look at that. We got a winner right here. The sunset right next to it. All right. So we have our first win. We're going to win whatever this prize is down here for Chuck. We have the sunset up here. No. All right. Next up is the covered wagon, which we have right here. So we just need the fire for this one. No covered wagon up here. Then we have the lizard, which is right here. And right here. Next up is the roadrunner. There's the Roadrunner right there. Next up is the fire. There we go. We got the fire right here. So we got 2 out of 3 so far. No fire up here. Last row. The spear, which is right here. Here we just need shoes and saddle. Next up is the hen. There's the hen. Oh, look, we won 20 bucks right here. There you go, Chuck. We got 20 plus whatever is down here. This looks like it might be a good winner. All right, next up is the cherries, which are right here. Next up is the mockingbird, which is right here. Next up is the spur. Look at that, we got 10 bucks right here. So we're up to 30 bucks plus whatever these 2 are. This is a really good win. All right, let's see if we can get another. No. Did we win 50? We sure did. Look at that. We won 50, 60, 70, 80 bucks we're up to. Chuck, I think we might have a $100 winner. That is so awesome. Saddle right here. No saddle up there. And the shoes, which is right here because we needed that one to get all 3 of these. Oh, that is so awesome. So we got a 50, 60, 70, 80, and then whatever these come out to, which I'm going to say is 5, 5, and 10 or something like that. All right, this is awesome. So let's see what these 3 are. There's a 10, there's a 5, and there's a 5. So we have officially entered profit. So $25 session that Chuck sent me, and we won him back $100. That is so freaking amazing, Chuck. I'm so happy for you. Oh my gosh, that was so fun to scratch off. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to tell you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. All right, that was fun to do. Thank you. Thank you again, Chuck, for letting me do that on my channel. That was so awesome. All right, let's go ahead and do the last 2 tickets, see if we can top it. $100 is hard to top, though. That is so cool. All right, let's go ahead and get started on the ticket number 72. It's hard to follow that up. The sunset right here. All right, next up is the horse. I don't think I had that one before. That's my first time getting the horse in a long, long time. But I don't see it on the card. All right. Next up is the corn. All right, don't see it down there. Next up is the newspaper. Next up is the maracas. I don't see any maracas. Next up is the lizard. All right, next up is the strawberry. No strawberries. Next up is the armadillo. All right, next up is the chili pepper. Next up is the moonrise. Next up is the spear. Next up is the Lone Star. And then we have the Saddle. Don't see the Saddle. Next up is the Pecan Tree. The corn. We missed the corn right here, so we actually got a winner right here as well. So down here is a winner, because there's the corn, and we missed the corn over here. And we were working on the Pecan Tree. Was it up here? Nope. All right. Next up is the Jackrabbit. I don't see the Jackrabbit. Next up is the Horseshoe. Okay, then we have the Hen. That's the Mockingbird. We don't have the Hen though. All right, the next one is, there's the Roadrunner, which is right here. And then next up is the Cherries. Don't see the cherries. Next up is the Wheel. And the next one, last one, is the Cactus. All right, doesn't seem like we have a winner up here. We didn't have the Fire, and we didn't have the Covered Wagon. So all we have is this prize down here. Let's see what we got. We got our $5 back. All right, Chuck. So you are doing well. All right, this is the last ticket. Ticket number 73. First one is the Jackrabbit. I don't see it down here. Next up is the Fire. That's it for that one. The next one is the Horse. I don't see the Horse. Next up is the Roadrunner. I don't see the Roadrunner. The Cactus. I'm not seeing the Cactus. How about the Sunset right here? All right, next up is the Lizard. All right, next up is the Spur. All right, next up is the Moonrise. All right, next up is the Boar. Then we have the Mortar Pestle. Next up is the Saddle. And then we have the Strawberries. Don't see that anywhere. The cherries are down here though. Then we have the rattlesnake. I don't see a rattlesnake. Last row, the newspaper. Don't see the newspaper. And then we have this spear. And then we have the piñata. All right, next one is the shoes. And then we have the hen. No hen. And then we have the horseshoe. And this is the last one, the armadillo. All right, so we're a couple off, except for the windmill for 500, which I know we didn't have. And then here we just needed a cover wagon, which we didn't get that either. So this one is a loser. Hey guys, I'm back. So I was a little embarrassed. I was scanning the Texas Lottery app with these tickets to check to make sure I didn't miss anything, and I sure did. I already filmed this one saying that I missed the piñata, which I already scratched off on that video, but I'm not going to use that video because I did realize it is still this column, but I didn't even get the newspaper scratched off, which is right there. So the piñata and the newspaper, I missed both of these in the column, which made me miss that this was a $10 winner. So he actually won $115 out of 25. So he won a $90 profit. That is so exciting. So congratulations, Chuck. I'm so happy that we did this, and thank you so much for letting me scratch these for you again. But this was a really good session. Chuck got back $5 here and the nice $100 here. So $105 out of 25 for an $80 profit. So that is so awesome. So congratulations, Chuck. I'll get these back out to you ASAP so you can catch them in and do what you want with them. So thank you so much for sending these by. Again, if anybody else wants to do a 5-5 Fridays and send $5 tickets from your state, please do so at my P.O. box. I'll scratch them off and I will get them back to you. And that would be so awesome. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, drop a comment down below. I love you all. Bye-bye for now.